Nice, maybe fighting the weather today. We'll see. Doing the Pemi Loop. Yeah, just did Osseo in the dark, a little alpine start.
Dictating a documentary?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, nice.
There's my color man back there. So it should be a good run. About 30, how many miles, Dan?
About 30 miles.
About 30-mile loop. But it should be a fun run.
Stairway to heaven.
Fuck. These calves. Screamer.
Nice. Looking south into Waterville.
Yeah, so it's not that bad.
Nice, so we're heading this way on Franconia Ridge. Just came up on the flume, so it's pretty sweet. We're looking at some pretty gusty winds today. Probably some ridgeline is going to be pretty brutal.
By the time we get to the bonds, it should be good.
Yeah, I think.
By the time we get to the car.
This is a wicked wind or a wicking wind? Or a wicking wind? Running off the flume, it's a little loose and wet. We got rain all day yesterday. We were actually going to run it yesterday, but the weather was really awful. Not as windy, not as cold, but just nasty. So we postponed it today. It wasn't going to be raining, but the trail's pretty slick. Hopefully that wind will dry things out by the time we get over on the east side of the ridge over the bonds for our descent. Getting dark in here. Could use some light too. Using my superior trekker skills, I'd say we were the first people up on this section of trail. Past some hikers way back in Lincoln Woods. Nobody else really to speak of. The winds of the White Mountains. We're dropping off for Liberty. Pretty slick. And a little bit of spitting rain coming in with the winds. So this is our last section of protection for a while. Once we top out on Haystack, we're going to be totally exposed for a while, so I'm going to enjoy this section. So if you're doing the Pemi, you need water. Liberty Springs about 0.3 miles down. It's your last water stop until you get to Garfield Pond. Pretty nice run in between Liberty and Haystack. You can kind of get a nice glide going. Trails are slick, but still manageable. How's Andy?
It's coming.
Take the stairs. So I guess Jesse Diggins ran this on Tuesday or something, Monday or Tuesday.
I don't know who that is.
Jesse Diggins?
Yeah.
She won the gold medal. Keegan Randall for the U.S., the first in cross country. Topping out on Lincoln. It's a fog box. Pretty gusty winds. We're gonna be hanging here for long.
Lincoln?
Lincoln. Here comes Andrew. A fine day.
I take this over the heat any day. I can't
Totally.
stand the heat.
Not crowded either.
Not crowded.
That's right. Keeping the crowds away in the whites.
Nice, Lincoln.
Yeah, this is balmy. Slick dickery.
Nice and easy.
Yeah. Holy crap, I'm going deaf. The wind on this hood is so freaking loud. Should have brought some hearing protection. At least we got it to ourselves. Nobody out here. Changing of the times, leaving the protective wind tunnel. It's hard, hard. I'm not hanging out in the wind for too long. Garfield's that way. Through the white fog. Alright, that's enough of that shit. I feel like my head's in a paper bag. Ah! Are we having fun yet? Lafayette was totally protecting us from the winds. We were getting just beat up getting down to Garfield. We were trying to get off this ridge as fast as possible. I'm in a little hole here. Right, so protected. They're still going hard. That was intense. It was definitely the hardest wind I've had to run through up here. Ugh. Anyways, it's nice to be down in some protection. Andy's soles on his sneakies are not gripping the wet rock quite so much. This side of Lafayette's really wet, really slippery and mucky, so those guys are taking the ledges down. Really unfortunate. It's probably the prettiest section, especially dropping off of Lafayette. It's very pretty, but we were not dillying at all. I'm gonna hang out here because this is nice and protected until those guys show up. Get your glasses off so you are gone so you can see.
So I can fucking see what the hell's doing.
Yeah. First sign of a view. Maybe things will break by Bond. This is a long slogging traverse over to Garfield. We should be climbing here shortly. Looks like they got hit with some rain sometime this morning. We are on the ascent of Garfield finally. Starting to see a few more people leaving the campsites and whatnot. People are starting to get out. But this is a pretty progressive climb. Nice rock work. Makes it easier for hiking. Still pretty difficult for running. Steepness and the rock and the wet ledge. Woo! Garfield. We're gonna get on this side out of the wind. Mount Garfield finally. I think it's gonna blow off. All right, we made it. Here comes Daniel. On Lafayette, 3.7.
Nice.
We have come since the gusty storms, and let's see, Gale Head, 2.9, 3 miles. Watershed, don't pee here. That way to the campsites on Garfield. And let's see, we've gone 2.7 to the hut. We're gonna get water there. It's been a pretty cool day, so we're not really going through our water too quickly. But this is one of the definite positive water stops. darkness is really bringing out the greens. Very pretty. Slippery and mucky. Voila. Our second view of the day. Well, you don't come to the White Mountains for views anyways. You come for the rugged terrain. Well, it's definitely dry right here.
Yeah. That would speed things up a little bit.
Yeah, your soles are just not working.
My glasses would stop steaming up and help too, but that's not the only problem. Oh, slow.
Giant steps are what you take. Walking up to Twin. Watered up at Gale Head Hut, which was closed for COVID cleaning. But at least we get water. Ooh, very pretty. We're making steady progress. Let's go get it.
I think it's on that boulder. It's way over there.
Going up Tag South Twin. We're back in the winter. Yeah, now you can see where you come from.
Yeah.
See where you've been?
Well, that over there, right? Where we come from?
Yeah.
Way over there.
We did that whole fucking thing and
Dude.
all the way over.
Yeah. Whoop. It's kind of disorientating when you kind of like come full circle. Wow, the view is spectacular, but that wind is just howling, too exposed. In our little runner suits, getting a little chilly, so I'm gonna get down into the shelter of the trees and get over to the bonds. We just kind of did the west bond, kind of spur out just to kind of catch a view, because the view finally broke. It's pretty nice. Lafayette's still in the clouds over there. Garfield looking burly. We're going to be heading over Bond Cliff,
Oh, okay, yeah.
down the ridge line to our final descent down the railroad. Woo! Wow, haven't seen any of that today. Our final peak of the day. You can see the trail down the Bond Cliffs, all the way over to the Flume, Liberty and Haystack, and Lincoln, Lafayette in the clouds, Garfield. Exposed again to the winds. Final climb of the day. Oh, that's a lot better.
Everybody,
Yeah, they're standing
Right.
out there, not today. For me.
No. No.
Yeah, I know, that is a shot.
Nice. Bond Cliff Trail, Lincoln Woods Trail.
Did we give you a distance on that?
No.
This way to Beer. 31 miles, plus miles, howling winds, slick trail, and Pemi. The Pemi Round in the books. Pemi Round all around.